Salutations, Sentinels. Welcome back. In this little episode I'm going to My cats are fighting. I'm going to basically be talking about what I want to do with my channel and, what I want to provide to all of you who are watching. Basically, I'm going to stay as little as possible, honestly. I want to focus my content mainly around low level, low tier, free to play players and nemesis arcs. That's what I'm basically going to be basing my content around. I don't think I'm going to go past tier 7. I'm not even at tier 7 yet. I'm probably going to go up to tier 7, and that's probably all I'm going to go to. I don't think I'll ever get to tier 9. I don't plan on getting to tier 9. Um, but yeah, I just want to stay small. I want to be very versatile and help the guild out in a lot of ways I can. I'm planning on honestly having every single commander at 10,000 leadership, just straight 10,000. That way I can easily do lots of tests as a small player. The only commanders I'm going to have more than 10,000 leadership is probably going to be Rock and Bullet. Just because I can easily fuck with people. It doesn't really matter to me if I lose Rangers and Yetis. Who gives a shit, right? Oh well. Sorry for the cursing, alright? This is a Christian channel. Anyways. So yeah, I want to create like a big rock, a big bullet, just to mess with bigger people on my server. And yeah, I basically want to just get every single commander and just create builds over the however long I'm gonna be doing this. Um, I basically have a lot of commanders. I don't have every single commander. Like I said, I'm only 5 months old. I'm not gonna have every single commander. But I'm going to try and get every commander. I'm going to try to get every commander to S class. I'm going to get them all to level 60, all level 60 skills. And I'm going to try and, get enough gear to build them how, I plan on building them so that I can make them as perfect as possible and, show them to basically new players or, people who are already used to the game or have played before and they're wanting to start a new account. I could create all kinds of content for all these brand new people. I know I'm not even gonna dance around the bush. Like I know Melt makes all kinds of builds for Ark of War, but his builds are based around tier 12 late, like basically end game play style. I'm going to base my videos and builds all around literally brand new players all the way up to like tier 9 and tier 11. Honestly, like the builds that I'm making also works for tier 9 and tier 11 too, from what we've been fighting as being a 5-month-old server. So yeah, basically still a nemesis arc. I've been unshielded for I don't know, I want to say a month now, and I'm still slowly making progress. I think I was like a 4.8 million power when I announced I was a nemesis arc, and I went up a million power in a month. It may not be good to you guys, but I really don't care. I've been fighting so much. I've been battling all kinds of people. Like I just have all kinds of attack reports. Like I'm always fighting people, always getting attacked, always being a trap. If Amun Ra, he garrisoned me with 30 tier 9 walkers and hoodoo, and someone literally full marched 1700 tier 7 at me, and they lost them all. Well, they didn't lose them all, but I guarantee you they did not all fit in the hospital buff. In a hospital bay, I mean. This wasn't during a hospital event either, so a lot of them are all gone. Yeah, so it's been really fun playing as a nemesis arc, And I try to tell people, like, even if you're small, even if you can't spend much money, like, and you have all these people who are literally 70 million power, 40 million power, let's see, yeah, 70 million, 69 million, 58 million. If you see all these people in your server and you just feel insignificant, you're really not. At the end of the day, you can always just drop your guild or create your own guild full of literally nemesis arcs and just go fuck up everyone. Like, I don't know. Like, if we ever do lose Senecon on this server, I don't think it's gonna happen in the server. Maybe the next merge that happens, we may lose it. I don't know yet. That's in the future. But if that does happen, I honestly feel like dropping guild and just creating my own guild of nemesis arcs, and we just go fuck up everyone. Like, we're just gonna go tile hit everyone and literally make everyone suffer just because that it's literally just so fun to do that. Um, just have a whole guild of just nemesis arcs. You're literally 5 million power arcs, just literally causing people with up to upwards of 100 million or more power, just pissing them off every single day. It's so fun getting all this hate mail, and then they hit you, and then you lose what, tier 2? Big deal. Like, who cares if you lose some tier 2? You can just always build that. I make literally I make thousands of tier 2 every single day. I just got hit yesterday. Lost everything I had. 10,000 Yetis, 4,000 airships. I don't know. I lost a lot. I lost about 100,000 worth of units. And I'm slowly building them back up. I haven't been hit, but even if you do get hit, like, you can always hide your troops off somewhere else. But I really don't care to hide my troops. It's easy to just rebuild them back up. You wake up, collect resources, and you can basically build another army. Just go fuck with people. But yeah, so back to the thing I was getting at. Update: we still own the server. Yeah, a lot of the fighting has died off. It seems BLN has worn out their gold supply. A couple BLN people, Bongo, I think his name was, he jumped server. He's no longer here. Oh, and we're doing pretty good in the Galactic Battle. We're starting to focus on the Galactic Battle more. We're rank 45. We were rank 73 yesterday, and we won against who did we win against? We won against R01 or R0I, and they were apparently fighting a Senecon battle, so they couldn't show up until the very end. I think there's 100 million power player in there, and we just kept sending troops to their base every time we would get kicked out. We'd send more troops just to keep our troops in the base, and we were able to win just by doing that. But if he was in there before, from the beginning, there is no way we could have won that. But yeah, I don't know. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, that's another thing too. I have a Patreon now. I'm not saying you guys should go donate, but go donate. All right. You don't have to donate, but I created this little commander breakdown cards tier where, like I said, I create breakdowns for commanders, and it'll be basically looking like this. Like, I'll have the name like a damage build, and I'll put this gear, the jewel sets, the jewel stats that you should use, what awakening you should use, what I would recommend, and then anti-debuff comes fighting, like to fight against Vega, Gilly, and Nikojiro. And then I gave you other gear options that you could put instead. Like, if you don't have a Valkyrie, or you can't use a Valkyrie, you can use a Thalamus Booster 1. You can use one of the class headpieces, like Truth of the Stars, Devil's Touch, stuff like that. Eternal Night. Now that's Eternal Night's a weapon. Natural Whisper. Yeah. So I create all kinds of different like breakdowns that you could use. as a small player or someone who remains small and has been playing for years or whatever. But yeah, I have all kinds of builds right now. Where am I at? Yeah, I have all these builds right now that you can get access to if you become a member of my Patreon and get the Commander Breakdown cards. It's only $5 a month. If you want to rule your server, it's a good way to learn. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Just buy it. But I'm gonna be adding more commanders. And yeah, add more commanders. And if I'm missing any commanders, like you can message me on Discord or whatever, and say, hey, Natsu, you're missing Pictor, or you're missing, who am I missing? You're missing Pictor, or you're missing Rocket. Yeah, I want main Rocket on my server. How do you build them? And I'll just sit down real quick and make it for you if it's not already created. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Another thing I want to try to get out there is try to go against the meta sometimes. A lot of the meta is focused around Vega. It's a focus around Gilly, Stella, Nico Giro, Dragon Slayer, Elf, Hancock. Why don't we try maining a character like Black, or who else? Like Black, or jeez, who else is there? Why not Soda Man? Or Megan? Like try. It's so ridiculous. But honestly, if someone could be like the server boss running a freaking Megan, or running a freaking like Ichiro, that'd be awesome, honestly. Like running any of those commanders that no one would expect to be good or any of that. Just run something that just for fun. This game is all about having fun, and it is okay. It's all about having fun when you're a small player. When you're a huge player spending tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's a different story. I understand. But when you're literally under tier 9, just have as much fun as you can. Like, the game really is not that serious. Um, and you can just have a whole shit ton of fun. Like, meeting new people on other servers, jumping servers, whatever you want to do. This game is the most whatever the word is. This is the biggest, most complicated game. This game has the most depth of any other game I've ever seen. There's so many different play styles that you could do. Like I said, you could play a Nemesis arc, you could play a farming arc, you could play a big server boss arc, you could play anything, honestly. Like, you could adapt your play style to however you want to play, and it's literally just fun to play however you want. You can go in there, talk shit to anyone you want, and then literally get your arc blown up, and then just go back into the fight more people, and talk more shit. Just keep the cycle going over and over. But yeah, I don't know. How long has this been? I'm just rambling on and on, honestly. But yeah, that's basically what I want to do. I want to promote. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. How long has it been? Oh, Jesus. 13 minutes? Not that bad, actually. But yeah, I want to just promote and help all kinds of new small players, or even old small players if you're out there, like still struggling with tier 9. Or do you just want to stay at tier 9 and be a dickhead Nemesis arc? That's all good too. You're not a dickhead, okay? I understand. Being a Nemesis arc is fun as hell. But yeah. So I just want to help anyone who literally doesn't have $1 million invested into their game. I want to help anyone who doesn't have $10,000 invested into a game. Let's be real, honestly. Like, anyone who's under $10,000, share it to your friends. All right, share this video to anyone who has spent under $10,000 on this game. I want to help you have the most fun that you possibly can on this game. because just because you're small doesn't mean you can't annoy the hell out of someone who's spent $10,000 or more. Trust me. You can annoy the hell out of them and be a little 5 million power Ark. Okay? And if that's not convincing enough for you, then why don't you come and message me on Discord? My username is Natsu hashtag 5366. Go ahead and add me, and I'll teach you how to be a Nemesis Ark, and we can have some fun with that. And I want you to show me some replays or show me you pissing people off, because that's gonna be fun. Another thing I want to create is a replay of the week thing. I've been sitting on it for about 2 months now, honestly. I have so many replays that I want to go through and make a video on. And I think I'm probably going to be doing that over the weekend, because I'll have plenty of time to do it then. And yeah, so all kinds of good content coming out for you guys. And sorry if I take, a delay in between videos, or, where I post maybe a couple videos here and there, and then I literally don't post a video for a couple weeks. Oops. Midnight, guys. I'm just a little busy in real life. And like sometimes even if I'm not busy in real life or I don't post a video, I'm literally working on Discord stuff or creating commander cards or stuff like that. I have all kinds of information just piled up here. Like I have the quantized division information for, I'll just pull this up. Basically, like each of the quantized arcs, what the power rating is, what elite ship level you get. I'm trying to figure out the chance of obtaining them. When you every 2 days the merchant resets. So I'm trying to figure out like how many times, what the percentage of you getting that arc is. So say one day a T6 Ares pops up, then the next day a T7 Sled pops up, then the next day after that another T6 Ares pops up. So the percentage of getting a T6 Ares is like 30%, or it's actually 60%, compared to trying to get a T7 Sled, which is only 30%. So I'm trying to figure out the percentage that you can obtain them and how likely you are to get them. Obviously, or you would think that the T6 Ares is more obtainable, but I've only gotten it once compared to like a T7, T8 Sled, a T9. These three right here, T9, T7, T8, those are actually the most I've been getting recently. T10 and T6 are the least likely that I've been getting. But yeah, I got all this information I'm just writing down because I honestly just love doing it. But yeah, I have commander builds. I have everything written down about time and space. I even have the merchant store, how much everything costs, how much you can look for at spending stuff, breakdowns on the jewels, breakdowns on the normal events, galactic battle, all that good stuff. So anyways, so yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys like this, give it a like. If you guys know someone who spent $10,000, spent under $10,000, or you are that person, share it to your friends. All right, share this video to your friends, and I'll help you guys get to where you want to be. All right, I don't really know where you want to be, but I'm gonna try to get you there. All right, so yeah, you guys have yourselves a good night. All right, peace out, brother. And cringe as fuck.